the truth of a company exists in two places, which is more than inside the company. One, it exists with its ecosystem. If you were to talk to your suppliers, your vendor partners, your customers, your distributors, etc., the truth there is much more, glaring than the truth that you hear in the organization. That's an absolute, thing for me. So you need to travel in order to go there and really talk to people. If you don't do that, you'll never get to know the truth. The next I would say is it's a human tendency. People think that telling something to the boss is like pickles. Let's hide it. Let's not really put the a pickle in front of him. So there are three sets of people I have found through my career. One, people who consistently tell you the truth. They are the people you need to value the most in an organization. They can be 1 year into the system, 20 years into the system. Second is people who consistently tell you the false truth. They will never tell you the truth. They're just waiting for you, which way you're saying it, which way you're asking the question, and they will go behind whatever you say. And the third is people who selectively tell you the truth. Depending on what matters, they'll do that. These are the three types of employees that you'll find in an organization. And as a leader, you should be able to clearly bucket that very, very fast. If you're not able to do that, then I would say that you're not having conversations in the organization. People who are consistently not telling you the truth, to challenge them to say, hey, I hear different. This is what I'm picking up. That's what I call micro sensing. Sense what's happening in the organization, feed it back to your operating team or the leader. When they know that you know the truth, I think over a period of time, they'll get to realize that it's better to tell you the truth than feed you some hot air.
To my mind, self-awareness has two elements. I think the first one really is feedback, and that's perhaps the most commonly, used one. The other one, to my mind, which is a little bigger, is self-talk. So I'll come to self-talk in a moment. But on feedback, actually, Molly is such a great example. People give wonderful feedback when you keep asking and listening with curiosity rather than jumping to respond as to why. And justifying, when someone's giving you feedback. So perhaps there are two aspects to self-reflection, or feeders to self-reflection, that I have found useful. One is to listen with a lot of curiosity, because when people are sharing anything with you, they are sharing only because they want to help. Otherwise, everyone is busy, lots to do. Who has the time to kind of sit and give feedback, right? Unless you're part of their team or something like that. So if someone else is coming out to you, they care. So how might I really make the most of, what they're trying to tell? The second one, which, for a moment, let's call that outside in. Yeah. The one that I personally have built on it personally over the years is inside in, which is really to say, observing a little bit, what is it that really inspires me? It could be an event, it could be a good event, to what Shiv was saying, a bad event, or it could be something that really gave me a lot of joy. Why was I getting so happy about it? Do I have biases? And I've discovered over a period of time, I do have biases. I'm biased towards introverts because I have this hunger to give people a voice, or I have biases towards people who have high displayed energy, because I feel they have more passion. I think being aware of some of our biases comes from reflecting on what made you so happy or so upset about a situation. I think those are some of the things that have helped me, and continuing to ask, like Molly did, say a little more. He'd always say a little more. Why did you say that? And I think that is one thing I would always follow. Say a little more.